Two different experiences I think of the most. The same guy with the CJ6, he invited us. Every year they have a little a flyout event they do where a bunch of guys with the same airplanes, they go out to Waycross, Georgia, and they do formation flights, right? A lot of these guys are old former military pilots anyway, so they know what they're doing. And the guy, he's a former F-18 pilot. But I remember he invited us out and he said, hey, if you have a flight suit, wear a flight suit. But we didn't have any. He let us borrow one of his, and we came out there with our flight suits, and it was all these different airplanes, old Chinese Yaks to like little personal airplanes. And he was like, hey, ask him to get a backseat plane, get in the backseat of the plane and just fly with them. So we asked the guy, he's like, sure, get in the backseat. And we all took off. They had the little procedure what they're going to do. And we were just doing formation flights over the area, bro. And it was really cool just being literally like wing to wing with another airplane. And like you could feel the bounce of the wind, knowing like, okay, don't get too close, bro, because something happens, that's a serious event. But it was at that time that we really understood like what you could do with flying, you know, besides just the basics of flight school of, okay, here's the procedures, I'm going from point A to point B, to we're actually like, okay, we can have a lot of fun doing this, you know, like you can go out with different people and just the camaraderie of all the different guys, and just, that was really, really fun for us, man, because it opened up a new chapter of flying, a new book, something else we could do. And also, I remember it was another flight. It was a guy, I think his name was David Martin. He's a sponsored pilot through Breitling, the watch manufacturer. And we were at Concourse, and we knew a couple guys, and it's funny, like we met a lot of people through flying, but a guy we knew who worked at a jewelry place at a town center, who sells Breitling watches, knew the Breitling pilot, and he introduced us to him, and he let us go flying. And we were in a little aerobatic aircraft, and we just took off at, I think it was Fernandina Airport, and that was the first time I actually got to do aerobatic flying like myself. He was teaching me. Like I did like aileron rolls and like loops and stuff, and he showed me a couple spins and things like that, how to recover. And just that experience, it's something about aerobatic flying, man, that you just can't beat. It's like a roller coaster, that adrenaline rush you have on the inside, but it's so much fun. It's just the freedom of flying, like the pure freedom of flying, like knowing you can go anywhere, do whatever you want to with the airplane, and you're in control, you know? You're making all this happen.